Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores' challenge to the archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector's way of getting his attention.
Or forcing a loss to Orton. We are going to have to see how this one plays out.
Credit to Hector for pulling off a fast one.
The Viper is looking for a chance at his third Royal Rumble win.
And the participants, first from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Randy Orton is one of the smoothest wrestlers to ever do it. And he's looking in the best shape of his career.
Oh, he's proud to qualify for the Royal Rumble, especially with a biased Hector Flores officiating this match.
The Viper looks ready to secure a Rumble spot. The Archetype walks into this match at a huge disadvantage.
And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Rockstar.
Nick Aldis or someone in the back has to be looking into this. This match can't proceed with Hector Flores as referee. No way.
The Archetype's basically walking into a trap right now. This is the biggest opportunity of his comeback so far, and his sworn enemy is refereeing the match.
The Archetype faces an uphill battle. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to give him a referee's license. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Needed a midsection and a kick to the back.
Ooh! Oh, that hurt. Oh!
I get it. He needs to stop trying to be cute. Needs to get his head in the game.
Uh-oh. He answers right back. Oh, God. Unloaded.
Setting them up in the corner. Kick!
Man, that kick connected.
Whoa! The height on that moonsault.
And the battle being brought to the Viper there.
But I don't think this is anything to panic about just yet.
And a stomp to the gut. Right in the breadbasket.
Feeling the energy and ready to bring it to his opponent. Oh, save!
And he goes for the pin. He kicks out instantly. The ref obviously isn't playing around here.
Got to commend our official. Saw the shoulders down and responded accordingly. Really wrenching it.
You can almost see the adrenaline in his veins now.
Oh! Wait, what the heck's going on here? Orton playing mind games with the enemy.
I gotta say, I cannot wrap...
Scoreboard line to put this one away.
A shamelessly fast count there. That fall wasn't earned. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to give him a referee's license.
Looking to turn this around, and there it is, into a headlock. Boom! Answers back on Orton. Headed back into the ring.
Great technique. Right to a schoolboy.
Simply too close to the ropes this time.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Cuts the attack off.
Oh, just completely rattling the jaw.
He's able to reverse it.
And into the collar and elbow.
That'll move you back.
Luthez press. Rapid fire right hands.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Neckblock suplex.
Got out of the way of that one. Locking up.
Escapes and establishes a waistlock.
Oh, man.
Swift movement here. A transition into a headlock.
Bang on the money.
Taking control and locking in the head scissors.
Oh, strong impact. Shoulders down, going for the cover. The rope saved him.
Well spotted by our official.
Gets lifted into position.
Just smashing the face hard there.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him. And he was ready for Orton.
Making his feelings very clear here.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Submission locked in, going to town on the back.
Continuing to torture the back here.
Fighting the pain with every breath at the back. The Billy Goat's curse is broken.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype.
On the head, man.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. And retaliates with a counter. Reversed into a quick takedown. Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Oh, what a kick!
Oh, just stomping the midsection here. Oof.
Oh, shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. All right, he's got to
Well, that should teach you to celebrate before the match is even over.
Ow! Oh my gosh, what impact!
He's looking banged up here, guys.
Arm trapped.
Precision strikes. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. He quickly slides into the ring.
And a schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise.
Hold it, oh, reverses it. Shoulders down. Kicks out after one. Great eye and fair count from the ref right there.
It's somewhat a...
Got caught slacking.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Turns things around with a big boot.
Back and forth we go.
The reversal by Orton.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Oh.
Solid contact from the Viper.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction. And now he's taking the time to show a complete lack of sportsmanship. This could backfire for him.
will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
Vintage Orton.
Oh, God, the crimson is flowing. He's seriously hurt now.
He's realizing there's an opportunity here.
Got him in the corner now.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Here's the cover. Does he have it? An exhausting victory, but a win nonetheless. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line. Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him. Submission hold, folding up the back heel. Applying torture.
But Billy Goat's curse is broken.
Counters the Viper's attack. Collar and elbow tight.
Well, that's not very sportsmanlike of him, is it?
Oh, with authority.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype. Oh my, down with authority. Connects, saw it coming.
Locks up.
Oh, man!
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
There's still nothing he can't come back from.
Textbook snap suplex.
He better be able to... Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming.
Oof! A rake of the face.
Oh, just stomping right there to the gut.
Got the single arm underhook into a nice takedown.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Clearly.
No, let's...
And he's going for the pin. In a kick out. He's calling things right down the middle here.
Neither of you can cry about that one. His count was as fair as it gets.
Caught in a bad spot.
Down with the Samoan drop.
There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator.
Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper.
The hit's starting to take their toll on him a little.
Yeah, Orton looked so crisp then.
Uh-oh. Randy with a counter. Turns it around. Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep. The shoulders are down. And he doesn't let the pin last long at all. Rep was in perfect position there, earning that paycheck tonight.
This may not be his regular gig, but he understands how imperative it is that he calls this match right down the middle. Oof! Sent back with an elbow to the face. Down with the suplex. Making his feelings very clear here.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. All righty.
Ah, that's what he gets, Frank.
Can he do it? The shoulder just gets Shots up. Ref looks sharp there.
And this is what a good official does. Doesn't let personal feelings get involved.
Drop kick. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. Elbow drop on target. Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything.
Oh, taking the boots to them.
He's heading back to the ring.
And now he's taking the time to show a complete lack of sportsmanship. This could backfire for him.
Oh, that gets reversed on Randy. Oh, attacked in the midsection.
Dropped right on the head.
I get it. He needs to stop trying to be cute. Needs to get his head in the game. Whoa. I gotta hand it to our official. I didn't think things were gonna be called this evenly.
Samoan driver.
Well, that's not very sportsmanlike of him, is it?
Hold on. What's the ref doing now?
Great power. Inverted suplex.
I have no idea what.
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
On the shoulders and a slam. The referee doing their job. See him clearly in the ropes. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Rope break stops the pin attempt there. He has no idea the danger he's in right now.
Got the single arm under.
Neckbreak suplex. I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. And he re-enters into the ring. He can't seem to find any answer here.
Surely a grim-looking future if things don't turn around here.
And that'll put it.
What the hell does ref think they're doing, man? Ha-ha! Got caught slacking.
The torque on that suplex. Full Nelson.
Trying to lock in the full Nelson, but denied. And reversing out and a shot to the back of the neck.
He's got something in store.
Neck breaker.
And saw what was coming there.
Counter upon counter, great minds thinking alike. Avoided any damage there.
Watch your back.
The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes. Immediate cover after the impact. Showing a lot of respect and calling this down the middle.
No one is going to say boo about the official's count there. Orton putting his knowledge to good use with a precision strike.
He's marking the X on the target now.
You can see this match has started to take a toll on their bodies, but neither of these men are giving an inch.
Lightning fast power slam by Orton.
And Orton maintaining that patented vicious streak of his deep into this match.
Randy courageously fighting through and closing the gap on the opposition. This just might be the greatest match we've seen in a while.
I don't think anyone can argue that. Introducing a boot. Orton has it pinned. Here we go.
It's possible the ref was at a bad angle and made a mistake here.
Pinfall drop kick.
Randy looking to embarrass his opponent.
Pow, right in the kisser. Didn't see it coming.
Blocked with the back fist.
Here we go.
Inverted DDT. Lights out.
Oh, with authority.
Getting to his feet, but nothing good is waiting for him.
Randy Orton, backbreaker. Orton to the top.
Take off. Oh, flattening the opposition.
He saw that one coming.
Hoisted up high here.
Down and shoulder. Wow, that hurt. Looking to end this once and for all.
That was far from a fair count. Someone needs to fix what just happened. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly go for the early pin here. And he kicks out quick. He got an even count from the referee there.
He's taking his referee duty very seriously here. That count was perfect.
A reversal. Well scouted. Looks like he's coming back in.
Collar and elbow.
Flips into a rear waist lock. And able to get out of that and apply a chin lock.
Boom.
Impact on the jaw.
And a quick schoolboy.
And the shoulder gets up in time. And our referee, he's keeping things fair right there.
Our special referee doing the zebra stripes proud.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Locks up.
On the DDT.
Feeling the energy. Well, that should teach him to not celebrate before the match is even over.
He's looking a little worn down now.
Yeah, and Orton showed he hasn't lost an ounce of that killer instinct.
Oh, scouted.
Orton fending that off.
Got them off their feet here. He's got him down with a pin. And quick getting the arm up. And no complaining about the ref's count there. He was right on top of things.
That officiating's almost too good. In fact, I'd say it's suspiciously fair and balanced. Raining down right hands.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear there's nothing but punishment on their mind. The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype.
Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent. Targeting a body part, working the arm.
He better be able to back up all this jibber-jabber.
Oh, look at that scope slam. Had the Viper scouted. And here we go, returning.
And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
Rope break, stop the pin.
This is where awareness really pays off in the ring.
Oh, an overhand punch. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Turn it around with a reversal.
Blast off.
Ooh. Uh-oh, Cole, I think we know what the Viper's doing. Yeah, Randy Orton in position.
Hanging DDT.
After that move, you can see that Orton's coiled up as the animosity is reaching a boiling point.
Climbing up those ropes now.
Drop zones ready.
Blast off. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
John, that'll rearrange your skull.
And now he's taking the time to show a complete lack of sportsmanship. This could backfire for him.
Down with a suplex. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
He left himself wide open. Big mistake. Oh, man! Intercepted the attack with a kick to the face. Down around to the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
He's on the ropes and the ref calls off the count.
Trying to bust up that arm, man.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
Set up in the corner now.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Uppercut. That'll cost some teeth.
Oh, strong impact.
Well, that's not very sportsmanlike of him, is it? Not letting him finish that thought.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
DDT! Hey, guys, I think that busted him open.
You can almost see the adrenaline in his veins now.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Counter from Orton. Oh, look at this, neck locking up into a nice takedown. Randy Orton
has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Hey now, is our referee becoming a participant?
Caught with a jawbreaker.
And averting damage there.
Got the single arm underhook suplex.
Locked in. He's ready for anything.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. All right, he's got to
Oh, saves us all from having to endure any more of that.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
Rope break, so the pin's called off.
Sliced bread, but powered through and reversed into a power slam.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. I understand getting your...
That's what he gets for acting cute out there.
No offense, but I'm going to have to say that a career in officiating is not in our referee's future after this.
Kick to the mid-set.
Slipping out of the way.
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
You have got to hand it to these superstars. This has been a fantastic match.
I agree completely. They've exceeded all
He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
suplex. He counters with a great reversal. Turning around into a backdrop.
Catching that elbow to the gut.
Orton goes flying to the outside.
I get it. He needs to stop trying to be cute. Needs to get his head in the game.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
That's what he gets for acting cute out there.
Jumping DDT.
My.
Ooh.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
This could be it for the 3 count. Wait, what are they doing? There's no need for that. They're nowhere near the ropes.
Goes into the corner.
Kick! A kick! Wow! Well-placed kick.
Making his feelings very clear here.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Oh, down hard from the electric chair position.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well. Nasty. The hardest part of the ring.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
Vintage Randy Orton. Randy's next move might be the last one he needs.
He just saved himself there.
Bullseye with the back fist.
Uh-oh.
The arms are hooked. Tiger suplex.
And another blow to the dome. This right here might be the match of the year.
By the end, it might end up the match of the decade. Oh, what a response. And Orton gets countered there.
Randy sidesteps out of the way.
Orton hasn't pinned. Here we go. How the heck was that a 3 count? If you didn't think the official had an ulterior motive coming into this, there's no question now. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the
Quick pin attempt here. And he kicks out. That was a nice bit of officiating there. This job may suit him just fine.
He's respecting the stripes here. He's respecting the referee's position. So you will respect his authority. And into a collar and elbow.
A big shot.
Leaving him against the turnbuckle right here.
And he turned it around. Scraping over the eyes.
Oh my God! Big back fish.
He's already feeling the effects.
I think he's prepared for a hard-fought match.
The archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the archetype. Back fist to the mush.
Bullseye with the back fist.
The Viper able to strike back.
Big punch connected.
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
He goes for the cover. A kick out to stay alive. I've seen fast counts, but that was fast. Our guest referee needs to get it together.
Our appointed official is clearly not prepared for the rigors of properly counting to 3.
Bang to the neck.
Well, that's not very...
Cover. Is it enough?
I'm not sure what the ref saw there, but they were nowhere near the ropes.
Will he get on with it?
And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
Driving the knee into the head. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Crack with the back fist.
And now propped up in the corner. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Knee to the midsection. And a kick to the back.
Kick. Wicked kick.
Put everything behind that kick.
Looking to get airborne here.
Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming. Measuring him now. Lining it up.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. You can almost see the adrenaline in his veins now.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
I get it. He needs to stop trying to be cute. Needs to get his head in the game.
From the Kinshasa.
This match is getting the better of him.
I'd be embarrassed.
Oh, Oh, saves us all from having to endure any more of that.
Well, I guess our officials just established a new grudge coming out of this match.
Got that full Nelson apart, but look at the strength. Wait a minute, reversal goes right to the back.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Hurricane Rana.
That was a statement. Enough is enough. Bend the rule and get them big back on you two, man.
And he moves in for the cover. Shoulders up. No matter your feelings about our official, there was no questioning his count right there.
Kept things above board there. Nothing exciting, just fair.
Tagging DDT.
Orton remaining so poised in the heat of battle.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys.
Getting him into the corner.
Flores gets waylaid. Not a good place to be. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Thunderous atomic drop.
Whoa, referee getting into the action. Great power.
Inverted suplex. It's been a challenging match thus far, and our officials only added to that challenge.
Well, I'm sure we're getting our referees' best efforts here, but even I'll say they should have studied that rule book a little harder.
Randy Orton gets him back.
Stopping that with a back elbow.
Being set up in the corner for some...
Wait a sec, what is the referee doing?
Brainbuster to the dome. And from the example you just saw, there is no good landing to a brainbuster.
Cover. He breaks the pin before a 1 count. And you've got to appreciate that he's calling this one right down the middle.
People want to imagine the worst from special guest referees, but clearly he knows what he's doing here. Driven down on the head.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut. Orton always has an answer, a plan. He needs to find that right now. All the way up, and wow, what a unique counter. Think it's time to dial it up.
619!
That could end the Viper's night.
And here he is, heading, the Archetypes headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out.
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Orton, the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes roll back to the WWE Championship. Does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
It's a little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The archetype beats sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes, an I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
I Quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But Hector doesn't want us to coexist here, and he's brought me around to his point of view.
You might have to return to LA and try to claw your way back into showbiz.
Spending hours parked on the freeway to get to auditions? No thanks. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling.
Big night.
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, that cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, the trail can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector was like a brother. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know who you really are.
Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
There's no poetry here, Xavier. I wish like hell I was in a different match tonight, but I had no choice.
You have choices. You could walk out there, shake his hand, and tell him it's water under the bridge.
Or...
You could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double-crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I a childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recording my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking.